Bird, because you keep giving her bits of your mango.
Only if I do this.
She's like, oh my god. She's like, this is happening. Like, what the fuck? Oh my god. I've got post-traumatic dog disorder. She's like, well, where's my mango though? Where's my mango? Oh, her head is perfect where your head was. So it looked like she was your head. Exactly.
We are here, if you can see in the background, in St. Maarten getting some warranty work done. We're pretty excited about that to happen tomorrow. And it turns out our plug does not fit, so we are taking care of it ourselves.
So this is the plug that we have, which works great in South Africa, but not here.
See, it has those weird three-prong things.
What we need is a plug like this. So what we're gonna do is cut this, expose these different colored wires, and then secure them into here, so that way we can make our own shore power plug.
Yep.
And hopefully not burn the boat down.
What's the worst that could happen?
That's right. It's a pain because a lot of our blades are rusted.
Are you proud of yourself there,
I am.
Snelling?
I am.
Now how do we know what wire's what? Since it says 4 wires. Surgeon Dennis trying to splice off the wire because our wire cutter doesn't go that deep. We did it. We did it.
We
got
fixed the power cable. What is it that we did?
We fixed the power cable. We have shore power, and we're gonna have AC.
Woohoo! Oh yeah, AC. Not anal cleavage. Air conditioning. That's all, folks.
We lost our zipper pull on our stack pack on our passage from Cape Town, South Africa to the Caribbean. And so we got a new zipper here in St. Maarten, and my daughter Evelyn was nice enough to make this great zipper pull. So we got to put it back up on the stack pack, which is clamped together at the moment, and protect our sail. Check out that sewing machine.
Boop. For those of you that recall, 2 days after we left for our passage from Cape Town to St Helena, our electric furler died, and we are now here in the marina in Simpson Bay. The guys had a chance to swap out the motors, and here's what they found. So when they pulled these out, you can see they obviously got burned out. And another fix that they made was they replaced the 60 amp circuit breaker with a 30 amp, because I guess pushing too much power through and it's blowing out the motors. So we have a working electric furler once again. There it is. There's our brand new electric furler. Let's hope she doesn't burn out yet again. Once again, this piece has been removed so that they can see the chain that's inside the Versahelm arm. And what the technician was telling us is these screws are probably a little bit too short. And I recall that is a very correct statement, because that was one of the hardest things to get on, because the screw holes are actually down here. So I had to have my angled screwdriver to get that off.
We've complained about our steering almost from the moment we moved aboard. It was making a lot of creaking noises. On the passage, the 6,000 mile passage, we realized we didn't have any locking nuts. Dennis stole one from somewhere else to kind of get us through on the passage, but look what we found.
And what are you saying happened to that?
Key run out.
Yeah. That's the key right there that slides into the groove that keeps the lower helm chain engaged to the autopilot system as well. So we need another one, a new one of those.
Yep.
All right.
Guess we'll be here for a while because they're gonna have to machine one.
No, this we can just get back.
It's a stock? Yeah. Oh, great.
Yay!
Whoa.
But yeah, I had a feeling that that key had something going on with
You
it.
see, like, look, now it's not spinning anymore. Is it?
Yeah. And not getting that key aligned explains, I think, a lot of the noise.
People that installed our netting in South Africa, it seems like on this entire side, forgot to use a hot knife. So we've had a lot of shredding. So I'm just going back through and cleaning it up. Boat projects in tropical places.
Is that normal wear and tear? The way that's kind of...
No, it's normal.
It's what?
It's normal.
It's normal, okay. We are back in FKG Marina to get some more work done that we had hoped to get done last time we were here, but I think they got overwhelmed with people being sick and whatnot. So right now we have the riggers up on the gooseneck, which connects the boom to the mast, and that's where your sail ends up being. What they're doing is you're just kind of checking the fittings, checking the bushings, and then re-greasing them, because we've been sailing for a good 6,000 miles, so good stuff. Now, is that a grease or a lubricant?
Yeah, it's anti-seizing lubricant. It's tough gel.
But in order to do that, what they end up having to do is tie the boom in place between the topping lift, which holds the back end up, and then they tied another rope pulley around it so that it holds up the center part. That allows them to loosen those nuts, those bolts, those shafts that hold those pieces together. So this strainer that just helps filter some of the water coming out. When that pump runs, it's leaking.
Ah, that's why the kids were complaining about
Yeah, but this is the freshwater pump, so this is water that's just coming from the water tank, so it shouldn't smell. And then the water in here earlier was like salty, which I still haven't figured that part out yet. But so I'm gonna take this off to clean it, and then I'm gonna reseat it. That's why I wanted the towel.
You need to clean that.
Yes, please. The clamps, so we'll see next time what happens when the freshwater pump gets run. Good news is our freshwater pump is no longer leaking. We fixed that. Bad news is it's pretty apparent that there's a slow leak in and around the Blackwater through hull.
Okay, up you go.
Annie on the sheet.
Hand's got to be on the sheet. Yeah. Here we go. Oh, well, slow down. Yeah. Okay. Slowly. Yeah. Bear away a little bit. Keep going, keep going. Faster. Yeah. There you go. Oh. Right there. No. It's twisting up. Right.
Bring it down.
No. We're going to have to go up, unfurl, get this untwisted and then drop it. That's okay. Keep going. Button up. It's going to be dropped again. Slow, watch what I'm doing. Oh, actually, yeah, you're twisting it. Okay, up you go. Wait. Up you go. Go. Don't stop. Ah! Did you hear that? Yeah, I
Yeah.
heard that much.
Woohoo!
Very sexy hardware.
What's your name?
Alfred
And where are we located?
in St Maarten at Ile Marine. We are.
Yes, best place to check in
It
ever.
is.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Hey. Oh, that's a spot. It doesn't come off.
Does not?
No, that one doesn't, but I want to see if that exhaust will come off. No, we need soap. Have an easy, hate to say it and jinx myself, exit from this dock. I haven't docked the boat since doing that bit of damage that you might have seen in a couple videos ago. But since this is fairly simple with the wind coming behind us, we have someone help us, and I'm going to give it a go.
Famous last words. So the other day we found this itty bitty small ring in the bottom part of the sewing machine. So Anne reached out to Sailrite and like, oh, that needs to be on your upper mechanism. And it helps with making a zigzag stitch. But if you can see right in there, that's where it goes, because we just put it in there because there's a little nub that sticks out that the adapter sits on. So then now I just need to tighten everything back up, and then that'll put Anne back in business. And
So my dinghy chaps.
yeah,
Well, the piece that I forgot, the reinforcement piece, because it's already chafing. Chafe is the super enemy on a boat, apparently. I made these dinghy chaps back in Annapolis, where we bought our dinghy at Annapolis Inflatables, and completely forgot to put the chafe guard on, which is the very last step in the video, and we have a big wear spot already. So I'm sewing this on it's very heavy, to protect where the rub rail is on the dinghy chaps, so the dinghy chaps will last longer, because I don't want to make them again anytime soon. This is also supplied by Balance, and it's the way they rigged up our davit system. And a couple of complaints we have with this is, you can see here the tan Dyneema. That is not UV resistant. And guess what? This is in the sun pretty much all the time.
One day later.
So I'm working here sewing in our cockpit, and Dennis is cleaning out some of the sand in the dinghy, and I hear this loud poof, and look what I see. The Dyneema, that beige tan Dyneema that we were told could snap anytime because it's not really UV resistant, and we've had our boat, what, a few months? It just snapped. Fortunately, I was gonna do this project, but I guess I'm gonna do this project sooner rather than later, as I got the Dyneema already. So we're replacing our snapped line that snapped after a few short months with something that is UV resistant, and I realized one buckle is not like the other three. One shackle. See, the smaller. All the rest look like this one except for this one.
cray.
Yep. Another issue is, you see how thin this is? And the winch that we're supposed to use, it doesn't grab. So when you have it winched, you have to literally hold it and, you know, feed it through, rather than using the winch how you're supposed to with the self-tailing feature here. So what I am doing over here, I bought some fatter 12mm line that I am replacing the red end and splicing this new line in.
When splicing, the classic is to forget the shackle.
I know, the thing you were doing the whole time. I know, I did that twice yesterday. Like, it was so
That's
frustrating.
normal. Even when you do that for a living, you forget
Yeah.
stuff all the time.
Okay, you got that to blend. All right, and now I whip it here.
Yeah. So you whip here around.
Mm-hmm.
You can go a bit like that as well.
Okay.
And here as well.
And there. Okay.
And that's it.
And how fat? How much? Like
Here, just to cover the area.
the transition?
Yeah.
Okay.
And, then
And what about that transition?
You can go just over it like this.
Okay.
So it stick.
Right.
And here the same, like you can do small whipping and just go in, out, you know.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
And after you're good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Tell me your name again.
Guillaume from FKG.
I thought we had lost one of these frog koozies that stays on top of the pedal board or countertop, tabletop, and I was cleaning up the lines, and look what I found. It had fallen down the line locker right down here. Bam! Yay! These things are great because when you put them on a counter, you can't knock them over. You have to lift straight up. What you doing, Shotzi?
There's a lot of wind. I really got to put a lot of
I know. But just keep it moving real slow and then we'll know when it's edge up to the end, you know. Doing really well.
Thank you.
Oh, the bloody dinghy's gone away.
Would you buy a Balance again?
Yeah, hands down. I mean, it's still the best boat for us, and
Agreed.
we get it. Not everything works when you have a new boat, but we're working through those issues. And it's not that it's always Balance's fault. I mean, Balance has to use third-party vendors as well. So when you see our electric furler dying again, that's a FACNOR issue. But yeah, hands down, it's definitely the best boat for us.
We absolutely love it.